Okay, I feel mentally depleted. I'm at the end of myself. Yay, I'm back in California again, working outside. So I'm going into 5 back-to-back calls. I'm just booked solid from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I am trying to change my mindset and say, oh, I'm so excited to see what I can deliver, what I can help with on each one of these calls. And when I get on the calls, I genuinely love being on them. I'm so thankful to be able to help my clients. They're strategy calls though, which means like I have my assistant prepare all the notes on everything I've ever talked about with each one of these clients. And I'm going to give my all to it, but they're very taxing because I am giving my all to it. It's not just like a routine, easy peasy call where I'm just doing the same things. It's like each business is different. Each virtual assistant that they have are doing different things. I need to see what's going on there, like why I think they're so hard. And maybe I can make a shift there and just say, why can't this be easy? Like all I can do is my best, all I can give is my best. But anyways, what I wanted to say is today I am really motivated to work on a new department for our virtual assistant business because I want to have an additional department, an additional revenue stream for that business. I've been really listening to customers' pain points and seeing like, okay, what is it that everyone's struggling with? How can we build a department where the virtual assistants are already trained and where we can be helpful? And I think I have the answer. More on that later, but super excited about that. All right. So I am loving my calls. I felt like I was really able to help my client. We set up her Calendly. So, for my clients, I am here for strategy. I am here to help them in any way I possibly can because the more successful they are, the more they're going to keep their virtual assistant around, right? So, something that happened out of one of the calls was just a lot of clarity with this department that I want to start. And I call it a department, but it's kind of going to be a whole new business, even though it'll be under the same LLC. So basically, with AI and all the changes that are happening with AI, we are trying to stay ahead of that and we want to train our virtual assistants to stay ahead of it. Humans are always needed. Well, they are right now, anyways. Humans are still needed. And I always tell my virtual assistants AI isn't going to replace you, but someone using AI could replace you. So let's get you trained up. Let's get you all the tools that you need. And that call just really showed me where I'm needed and also showed me that I need to communicate more with my clients and let them know what is available to them because this client didn't even know that I had a background in marketing and that I am staying up on AI and that I could help her virtual assistant with that. And then we also had one of our team members on the call as well because on these calls, I always try to make sure that I personally don't have homework. So I always have an assistant on there to take care of the things that happen after the call. So I'm going to have this super smart, amazing, brilliant woman also like stay ahead of AI so that she can train the virtual assistants. So I'm going to stay up on it. She's going to stay up on it. We're going to train the virtual assistants, keep everybody up on it. But whenever I have like back to back to back calls, I'm always like, like, am I going to be okay? Because I really try to give my all to the calls. But like we talked about earlier, this time I really went into it like, I'm going to give my best. How can I be of help? Also, it's not really about me, it's about them. And it's feeling really, really good. I don't feel drained. What am I? 2.5 hours in. I don't feel drained or anything. I'm about to jump on to my last 3 calls. So one of the calls lasted an hour and a half. And sometimes they do because I'm just there for as long as it takes, as long as I have the time. But good things always come. Like good things always come from getting on a call and saying, I'm going to serve this person. I'm going to find out what they need, how I can help. Like good things always come. So it's a good day. Okay, I feel mentally depleted. I'm at the end of myself. By my last call, I was forgetting words, but I had to come on and just wrap up this YouTube video to just say that some days are like that. Like we give of ourselves until there's just nothing left. And with each client call, I want to be prepared. I want to research what's been happening with their virtual assistant. I want to know all the things, and then I want to be helpful. And I should say, one really cool thing that happened from today is I also just really quick, a call ended early, and there was a Zoom call that was kind of like a training thing. And we wrote down what's our purpose in the things that we're doing. And so the things I'm doing is I have my Camp Rhino gyms that I've had, I have my virtual assistant business, Rhino Squad virtual assistants. And then I do have this YouTube channel. And I realized that my purpose is really to be helpful. Like, I like to be helpful. I like to grow and learn myself. And then I like to be helpful. And this YouTube channel, it's just a way to give other people the thing that I have always kind of longed for in business, which is to watch someone else's journey, to just know that I'm not alone, and also to get some really good ideas and get some, inspiration and motivation to continue. So that's what I'm trying to do in this YouTube channel. And even though mentally I am just done, I'm like, I need to go in and make the final part of this video because I'm trying to be more consistent with posting on YouTube. And what happened was I have all this footage that I just got overwhelmed with and never used because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to make YouTube videos. And it's like, you need to have a story. You need to have a start, a middle, and end. And I realized that like my videos didn't really have that. And so this is my end. And I had my start and my middle. And it's basically a day of how to survive a ton of calls and still maintain passion. I don't know what this video was about, actually. I can't remember now. I can't remember what I did in the first part of making this video, but I'm going to just put this out there regardless because I think it's important to be vulnerable and to share openly. And I am going to post this video today. I'm not going to wait to post it. And now I'm going to try to make my thumbnail. My thumbnails are the worst, and it's because I don't want to go and do a photo shoot. So I always like pull from the video, and apparently I never stop moving. And so there's never like a good picture of me. So now I'm going to get my thumbnail picture. Okay, let's do this. Maybe that's a good one. Yes, no. Here, I can't see myself actually. I have this really hoopty rigged setup where I can't see, it's my iPhone. And when I do front facing, it's really bad quality. So I try to do like away facing, but I have no idea what I look like. So I'm just going to keep going. Maybe that was enough to capture my thumbnail. I sure hope so. The thumbnails are the worst part of creating YouTube videos. The worst.